YouTube? It's Eric6554 here, and figured I'd just do a little quick knife collection video. It's pretty much every decent quality knife that I own, including fixed blades and pocket knives. So first off, we're going to start with my fixed blades. First up, this is a Swedish Mora. Now this one's a stainless steel blade. I'm going to pick up another one of these, and I want the non-stainless steel one, the carbon. But these are really great knives for the money. They're under $20. They are super, super sharp. They seem to hold an edge well. Definitely be good for probably skinning some critters or gutting some fish and things like that, or just general camping things, and small survival tasks. All in all, it's just a good all-around knife to have. They're cheap. Everyone should have one or several. Stainless steel, if you live in a humid climate or want to have a good fishing knife, this would be perfect to throw in a tackle box. You don't have to worry too much about rust. Next up, we have a U.S. Air Force style survival knife. I do not know if this is a real one or it is a replica slash fake. I can pick it up on here, but the only markings on this knife are right there, and it says Japan. I don't know if this is, like I said, this could be actual military use, or it could be just, commercial sale from the real manufacturers, or it could be a fake. I have no clue. I paid like 20 bucks for it at a swap meet off some old guys, so they said it was a real one, but who knows? For 20 bucks, I ain't gonna fret over it. I do want a Ontario. That's it. An Ontario one of these. I'm probably gonna pick one up at a gun show. Next time gun show rolls around, there's a guy there that has one of these for a good price, as far as the Ontario one. Next up, this is my only other fixed blade. Shit. And this is a Ka-Bar. It's a USMC model. It's a really good knife. Of course, don't have to explain much about it. It's a Ka-Bar. Yeah, just an all-in-all good survival knife. Fighting knife. Just a good general fixed blade. I definitely am going to be getting another one of these. This is the USMC model, of course, and it comes in the leather sheath. Of course, that's the Mora sheath. Mora gives you a really nice sheath. That's the one that came with the Air Force knife. But I want the Kydex sheath for the simple reason of for beating it up and all that. I don't have to worry about it getting all messed up. So now we're going to go on to pocket knives. And right here, this is a SOG Trident. This is my only assisted opening knife. It's a good knife. I'm just not too much of a fan of it. Because I don't like the locking mechanism as much as I thought. And it also has a lock down here. And it has serrated teeth, if you notice. It's about the only knife, it's the only pocket knife I have with serrations on the blade. On the regular part of the blade. Now, I forgot to say on the Air Force survival knife, is these serrations here are not really for cutting through wood. They're for cutting like sheet metal, wire, things like that. You try to cut wood with this, and you will most likely clog the teeth up. And also, serrations are kind of a pain in the ass to sharpen, so it just sits in my safe. Next up, this is a Gerber Gator 2. This knife was inexpensive. It was about 40 bucks. It's got a nice rubber handle. And it's not a fixed blade, it's a folder. I used to carry this as my EDC when I first got it, but it's a little big. I've used this to skin a couple squirrels with, and anytime I go camping or I have them outdoors or whatever in a pack, this always goes in my pack. Oh no, it's a good knife, but it's a little big to fit in your pocket, and the blade length is a little big, I believe. So you can see my. Okay, we're looking at. Okay, just at 3.5. about 3.5 inches. It's not too bad, but it's right on the limit, so I stopped carrying it. Next up, I have a Smith & Wesson. This knife is probably close to 30 years old. It was a wedding gift, I believe, for my parents. I'm 27, but they had it sitting in a closet, and I ended up just saying I'll take care of it and put it up for them, and I keep it in my gun safe. And it came with the boxes somewhere in that closet because I didn't have room for it in the safe. It came with a nice leather sheath that goes on the outside of your belt. May be a collectible, it may not be with the age, and it's got the Smith & Wesson logo right there, and of course on the blade. And last up, these are my Cold Steel knives. I have 3 of them. I have the full-size Lawman. We'll start off with the full-size Lawman. Got this at the 2015 NRA show in Nashville. They were clearancing this out because they've redesigned them. They've changed the handle material a little bit. It's not as rough. And this has, I believe, a 3.5 inch blade. I don't really plan on carrying it right now, but I bought it because they were clearancing it off, and I really wanted it. So let's check blade length on it. Approximately, yeah, 3.5 inches. So it's right at, I believe, the limit in my state. So I may carry it, I may not. Right now it just sits in the box. But I love these Cold Steel knives. They are sharp when you get them. They have a good locking system as well. I love them. Sorry about the camera work, guys. Next up, this is a Cold Steel Mini Lawman. I picked this up at the 2014 NRA show in Indianapolis just to have a second one, because if you notice I have 2 of them. And I got this from Cold Steel directly as well at their booth. I believe I paid $55 or so for it. This is a backup, reason being, this one here, you can tell it's been used. Just look at the blade. Cold Steel on these blades, they don't give you the best finish, but I don't care. This is a working knife for me. This is another Mini Lawman. I bought this maybe 4 years ago. 4, maybe 5. I think. It's been my EDC every day. I never leave the house without it. It's always in my pocket. The reason why I have 2, I paid I think $55 for this one too, and I got this off some old guy knife vendor at a gun show. First time I took it out, I had a failure to extract in a Mosin Nagant, and I forgot to grab I didn't use my multi-tool. I used my knife to get the shell out, and I chipped part of the blade, the tip, not all the way at the point. Somewhere in this area. Of course, now you can't really tell because I reprofiled that. But bottom line was, if I ever broke the tip on it permanently, I wanted another one. So this one just sits in my safe until I retire this one. This has been a hell of a good pocket knife for me. I love it. And then, of course, I want to get a Cold Steel Trailmaster for sure. Another K-bar, and another U.S. Air Force survival knife. Really, as far as pocket knives go, there's not many more out there that I want. I mean, I have 3 Lawman and a Gerber and a SOG Trident. I don't need really any more. And I have all the bases covered. The only thing I'm really missing is a true skinning knife if I do any hunting. But I honestly think these Moras they're sharp enough, and as long as you're not stupid, I think they'll work on small game. But it's Eric6554 here, and I figured I'd just do a quick knife collection video.